Now we want to check in once again with Hannah Skye.
We were speculating on where David Carnes may be vacationing. He did not share that information with us, but we were wondering if he has a long planned trip to the beach this week.
The beach?
Down around the the Gulf Shores area. Wonder what that would be like today.
Or Pace, Florida?
Could be.
Maybe. Who knows? Normally you're thinking this time of year, ooh, I'm gonna head down to the south. I want to escape the cold and the snow. Well, we've got a winter wonderland in Pace, Florida. This was sent in by Bill Robertson just a few moments ago. And if you guys have more of these photos of, this type of thing, be sure to send them in. Send them to weather@local3news.com. Absolutely beautiful. I think I was chuckling just a little bit because Cornelia Nicholson, had that big coat. She's prepped for the weather here, but also prepped for the weather down in Florida. You don't really get to say those same things in January here. But here's a look at the radar where the snow, this is actually snow. I know it looks green and it looks like rain, but remember those temperatures are below freezing. So this is all snow. This is pushing out to the east. We were seeing a couple of flurries that were kind of in our region, but overall the impacts to this have been slim. We are just dealing with the cold here, and the temperatures right now, they are slowly beginning to drop. We're at 25 degrees here in Chattanooga. This also doesn't have anything to do with wind chill. This is just the temperature. So overall, we're staying in the lower to mid 20s. Some of those teen numbers are starting to poke out there. With the wind chill, it's dropping it down to around 18 degrees here in Chattanooga, dropping the feels like temperatures into the single digits and into those lower teens. And that's just going to get worse as we head later on into today. So what you need to know is that the coldest night so far is tonight of this week, and honestly I think of this year so far. The temperatures are going to drop into the single digit numbers. The feels like temperatures, that is the wind chill, is going to feel close to zero, if not below. I know some areas already it's showing up on the maps that it's going to feel like negative degrees. And here's a look at your low temperatures. I'm going to remind you, this is nothing to do with the wind chill. This is just the temperature you see on your thermometer. And again, we're seeing those single digit numbers, those tens, really close to zero in some of those areas. When you add the wind on top of it, this is when things get really dicey. So the future wind chill, just by 9 o'clock, look at that, 1 degree there in Altamont. It's going to feel like 8 here in Chattanooga. Around the board, seeing a lot of that 8-degree number for Fort Payne, Lafayette, Dalton, Scottsboro, and then Blue Ridge and Murphy also really close to that 5-degree mark. As we head later on into the evening, overnight, we just get closer and closer to zero as we head into your Wednesday morning. Temperatures even hitting -1 degrees in some areas. I think we'll see a lot more of this as we head into the next couple of hours. The temperatures are going to drop and are going to be close to, those 10s degrees and those single digit numbers by just 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning. So really not going to see a lot of relief even when the sun does come up. Temperatures are still going to feel like the teen numbers as we head into tomorrow afternoon. But we will go above freezing tomorrow afternoon. But heading into tonight, you need to stay prepared. You need to keep your home between 65 to 68 degrees. Conserve your power usage between 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. tomorrow. Let your faucets drip. Also plan where to go in the case that power does go out. There's a lot of power usage that's being used with all this cold weather. The EPB is suggesting to conserve that power, but just in case you do lose that heat, make a plan of where you need to go. And here's a look at our 7-day forecast where we'll talk about what these highs are going to be. We are going to get above freezing tomorrow, so our high is going to be around 35 degrees. We will be in storm alert weather mode just due to the bitterly cold conditions that are going to work their way through. And then as we head into the rest of this week, those temperatures are going to increase very slowly, and we will see rain work into our weekend. And we're going to take it on back to you.